Congratulations on the Spurs making the finals. They go and match up against the Knicks on Wednesday. They beat the Thunder in game 7, 111-103. Amazing game by the Spurs, especially the role players. Uh, Julian Champagnie, two threes in the first quarter, three threes in the third quarter, had 20 points. Uh, De'Aaron had, I think I remember, like a huge second quarter. He had 7, ended with 15. Castle had a great game. Outside the turnovers, Dylan gave him great minutes. He's been amazing. And then Keldon, huge, two threes in the fourth. They just OKC'd OKC pretty much. Like they just wanted it more, hustled, had more heart, was more physical, and then it was running crazy in transition. Spurs had 19 fast break points to OKC 7, and they just wanted them more really. Like Wemby, saw him was emotional after the game. Good to see him go to the finals. He's changing the sport. He's just different, man. Like he's already the best in the world combos at 22, 23. However, 22, 22 years old. It's only up from here. Like, he's only gonna get better. That's the scary part about it. And this is gonna be a great rivalry for years and years to come. Cause OKC's definitely not going anywhere, and so are the Spurs. So congratulations to the Spurs going to the finals. And the Spurs last two games, they just got hot, man. They just got hot. Sometimes you just need that to have a separator between these two elite teams. You just gotta get hot, man, from three. And they did 40% from three the last two games on 82 3-point attempts total over those two games. They just amazing shooting, amazing ball movement. I remember a play like I think all five Spurs touched the ball, got a open three. They just super connected right now. Um, just like the Knicks, they're super connected, dominating on both sides, and they just nobody's playing outside of themselves. Especially when De'Aaron is on the floor, I feel like De'Aaron, even if he's not 100%, obviously he's still limping throughout the game. They just need him out there as a ball handler, just to be a veteran presence for Castle to calm him down and not have him Castle bring up the ball and have the ball 24/7. So De'Aaron's been huge in this run, even if he's not 100% and playing at the best of his abilities because of the injuries. Uh, Keldon showed up when it mattered. Harper showed up when it mattered in that game 1 and game 7 specifically for Harper. I expect Vassell to shoot way better in the finals because game 7 he shot 4 for 14, so I expect them to be better. And yeah, the Spurs, man, they're gonna be a tough team to beat for years to come, man. Wemby 22 in year 3. Champagne 24, about to be 25, but only in year 4. Castle only in year 2. Dylan Harper rookie. Carter Bryant rookie. And they got a first round pick this year. This the sky's the limit. On the OKC side, I for sure, I'm not gonna lie, watching the game in real time, I thought they were gonna win it. Cause in the first half, I didn't think they was playing up to par. They looked pretty bad, and they only were down 3 going into halftime. They were what kept them in the game pretty much was the offensive rebounds, because they had 9 in the first half and 6 in the first quarter. So like that's what's keeping them in it. Even in the broadcast, Reggie was like, "Their best offense is just missing the ball and getting it back and get that second shot up," and it really was. That's what kept them in it. Then in the second half, it was just completely different. Spurs locked in, got boxed out, got body to body, bodied up, and OKC only had one offensive rebound in the second half. Spurs had 11, so they just flipped it on them and completely dominated the offensive glass. Um, Luke Cornett gave him great minutes. This first great minutes, he was a big part of that too, flipping that. And of course, in the second half as well, really the second quarter and on, Chet happened. Chet took two shots in 33 minutes, and both shots were in the first quarter. It's just a shame, man. It's a shame. And in the second quarter, he missed both his free throws in one trip. Chet, I don't know what was going on with Chet. He looked scared. He looked unmotivated. He was acting like it was a regular season game, like not the game seven that go to the finals. I don't know. Well, I know. I think after Wemby dunked on him, he just got his soul snatched out of him. He didn't want to be there no more. Like Wemby snatched his chain for sure. Because even in the third quarter, Chet had a wide open three, and then chose to dribble inside the arc. He didn't even take the three. I don't know. Chet got to work on that because this is not the last time you're seeing the Spurs. So he got to get over that. I don't see. I don't see the Thunder trading him because I see that blowing up. Trade Chet. Chet's getting traded. I don't think Chet's being traded at all. He's too big for their team and their backline defense. And plus you're gonna need that in the West, especially for Wemby. And Dagnote next time, like you gotta put Chet on Wemby more. I don't know why Chet even. I don't think Chet was even guarding him one time, maybe twice in the game seven. It was just Hardenstein and Jay Will, Caruso, Kaysen, like those four mainly, and a little bit of Dort. I, next time, yeah, you gotta put Chet. Chet gotta take that challenge. Chet gotta be stronger mentally and physically. He just didn't want it. It just seemed like he just didn't want it. And plus, that's hurting your team. Like him not being aggressive, not taking shots. That's hurting your team because now McCain got to press and take 12. Jay Will got to take 9 shots. Caruso got to take 14 shots. That's not Caruso's game. Like he's been on fire, but that's not his game. And then Queso got to take 6 shots in the fourth and drop 14 just for y'all to have a chance. So obviously Chet knows he needs to be better. I will hope and I think so. Chet will be better next time and more equipped and knowing what to do and what not to do. But this is not a funeral for OKC. Not no, far from it. They're still a very young team, very talented. They got the best GM in the sport. They're gonna retool, keep the team together, and then be better than this year. And mind you, people gotta remember J Dub was out and AJ Mitchell's out. AJ Mitchell's huge for them because he's like another ball handler. He's one of 3 ball handlers that they have. It's him, McCain, and Shea. They don't really have much ball handling. So and then J Dub is the second option. So I don't think OKC. This not a failure season. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a failure season. They had a great year. The fact they went 7 with the Spurs while being banged up like that is very impressive. They were missing like J Dub only played 2 games. AJ Mitchell played 3. So I don't think they should hang their head down. They know what they need to do, make adjustments for next time, and they're gonna be back. They're gonna be back, man. This obviously they're gonna miss out on the dynasty tag, but it's not a big deal. I don't think there's gonna be no dynasties or it could still be a dynasty because this is gonna be an elite team for a very long time. They not everybody's young on both sides. They're both gonna be elite teams for a long time. So I can't wait for the future matchups. How these teams grow. what moves teams make, if any, and how this draft's gonna go. But first, of course, the finals. I think the finals gonna be very good. This should be a very good final. I'm hoping it's gonna be a very good finals. I think the Knicks match up very well with the Spurs, and vice versa. Cat's gonna be huge in the final series. With his stretch five ability and his passing ability he's displayed over these playoffs. Of course, Wemby's always a factor. He just clogs up everything. Huge series for Brunson. Josh Hart, huge series for him to see if he plays 30 minutes or not, because his shot has to hit if he wants to play and not get benched. But I think that's the difference between big difference between Mike Brown and why they made it to the finals, and with Mike Brown instead of Tom Thibodeau, because he's one of the benches players. Like if you're not OG Cat Brunson, you can get benched, bro. If you're not hitting or you're not doing the effort you should, he's not afraid to have that hard conversation and bench if you're not bringing what the team needs. So I think it should be a great series. I don't know who's gonna win, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens Wednesday. Shout out to the Spurs, make it to the finals, man. Oh, and Miles Garrett to the Rams is crazy. Just they won the Lombardi already. Just hand them the Super Bowl. They got it.